Where is Presto? There we go. Okay, good. So, god damn it! CoffeeDart, pause the game. I don't want you to pause the game. What the hell just happened? Oh boy. Okay. Good. Now we are there. So let's introduce the players. This is Campo Match, of course, a map in which everybody's in the middle and all the sides has this. Well, there is food on the other side, if I'm not mistaken. Well, forget that. There is no food on the other side. The first map played was El Dorado. Was it El Dorado? I think it was El Dorado. And it had some revealed places already. And now it looks like we have 4. The next time we will have 6, and probably after that we will have, I don't know, the whole map explored. It would be amazing, it would be interesting to have that stuff. Anyways, let's introduce the players. First, playing as the Yellow Indians, we got Berak, who doesn't have to believe in himself, he has to believe in us, because we believe in him. Playing as the Green Slavs, we got Mazhar, one of the finalists of the last free-for-all tournament. It was amazing to see him play. Well, actually, he was like hiding, but still he made it to a really nice position. Playing as the Red Malians, we got Glenhart for oh no, Mazhar actually won. Playing as the Red Malians, we got Glenhart 44. Playing as the Orange Gods, we got GeologyWade. Playing as the Teal Spanish, we got CoffeeDart, and finally, playing as the Blue Britons, we got Inviting 2. So 2 of them are inviting right now. So let's check out the map. Oh no, this is not the Campo Match I knew. Okay, anyways, let's just check. This kind of looks like this looks like how do you call the map? I forgot about it. It's not Atlantean Relics. God, what is the name of that map? I forgot about it. Let me check out the name. The name of the map is Boundary Brawls. Yeah, looks like Boundary Brawls. I'm not going to focus on this too much. I'm sorry, but there might be somebody here with trypophobia, and I don't want to upset people. So okay, anyways, yeah, that is actually real. That is actually real, and it is not me, by the way. I can see this, but yeah, there is people with trypophobia, and I don't want them to be scared. Well, not scared, but unsettled by what is in the middle. Hello, comrade, how are you? Let's check out the explorations. Everybody's exploration. Here we've got Inviting 2, exploring, of course, all the sides of his map, exploring what he has already explored with his queen, of course, the queen, with his queen, and I don't know, he should explore outside of this. Of course, his king is still here. I don't know if he has noticed that there is actually a king in there, but okay then, good luck. Then we got CoffeeDart here. He's exploring most of the side. He's close to this area. Of course, he will have to put a lumber camp in there in order to enter and get access to this goldmine, or maybe he can just go to the Imperial Age, get a mangonel or yeah, an onager, open this, and then wall the rest. Because why wouldn't you? Exploration looking really fine right now. Looking fine. Exploring with the queen. Goddammit, with the queen, and it's going to be okay. Then we've got a GeologyWade on this side. Look at this exploration. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. He has placed 2 mills in this side, and apparently the queen died. It died somehow in here. Yeah, oh, okay. It died there, here in the castle from Berak. Berak taking the first blood right there. Playing as a red state before. Glenhart 44 has a really weird exploration. He has explored, he hasn't explored his area first, which is something that he should have done, exploring on this side. I wonder if nobody picked Franks. It would have been a nice start for somebody playing as the Franks, since they pick bushes faster than any other civilization. Anyways, his queen died on this castle from Inviting 2, taking, of course, the second blood of the game here. Mazhar, of course, one of the best players we've ever seen, being one of the, if not the final, yeah, he was the winner, if I'm not mistaken, or the second place. I do not remember. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. And finally, we got Berak here with a nice exploration wall in his sides. I think that this would have been better if he placed up his palisade in here, and then like oh, look at that! Look at that! He's just going to do just that. Is he? Is he not? Berak has second place. Mazhar was the winner. Yes! Yes, I totally knew it. I totally knew it, Black Sky. There is no way that I could have forgotten about that. I was just kidding. Obviously. No, no, thank you, Black. I forgot about it totally. Anyways, black market coming up in here. Blacksmith as well. For some reason, this is not walled. I think that maybe Vera can just place one or two houses in here and then just wall all the way to this forest if he wants to wall. That is. But this is some minor fancy shenanigans, walling all squared, well, circular or whatever. Anyways, Queen is now dead. The Queen is now dead, and we saw it happen. GeologyWade playing as the gods, and of course, when you play as the gods, you want to go full aggression, because this gods is not a civilization that you defend with. Gods are a civilization that you kill with, which should be good for everybody. Which should be the same for every civilization. But the problem is that gods are just so offensive. Their tech tree does not allow for you to do any kind of defenses. As you guys can see here, no palisade walls, not much defense in there, no guard tower even. So yeah, they are just full offense civilization, and that is I don't know, if you want to wall, like, well, it's free for all, but if you let a god player get away with the boom they need in the Imperial Age, then you're basically dead. Unless you attack the economy, which is going to be really hard, taking into account that they're going to be spamming the crap out of the game. Anyways, GeologyWade being on the first place, of course, of them all. And we've got Berak advancing to the Castle Age right now, being the only one, oh no, not the only one, but also we got Mazhar advancing to the Castle Age. They are really fast people. 10 minutes into the game. Of course, in Race it's easier, but anyways, I don't think that this kind of wall is really what this guy needs right now. Maybe walling all the way here would have been better. Look at that, this is kind of close. And here just this or this would have been better. But probably Mazhar doesn't have the intel. He kind of does. Maybe exploring a little bit more would have been better. But yeah, I think that maybe walling onto this side and walling in here would have been a better choice. So let's just wait for everybody to just keep advancing. For some reason, well, not for some reason, but we've got CoffeeDart walling into the sides, which is what he obviously needs. Berak is not going that way, but looks like GeologyWade wants to go that way. He's walling. Well, that is a big wall. That is I do not like such small walls, but this kind of wall is kind of it's weird. Anyways, now we got Mazhar being attacked by inviting two. The problem with rushing somebody in a free-for-all game is that you get a little bit slowed down, and while you are using all your resources, you will not be able to advance as fast as everybody else. Which means that maybe CoffeeDart could come all the way here with a Castle Age army, and just 2 or 3 knights would make a lot of damage to this place, especially because this is not walled. Anyways, into this side we've got, oh, look at that, Boyar. Yep, that is a problem. Yeah, that was exactly the problem. Mazhar was already onto the Castle Age, and just 1 unit managed to just destroy everything. And now inviting two, well, he has so much as gone. Not only that, he is not on his way to the Castle Age. He doesn't have enough to advance there. He's just building a market. Well, a market blacksmith in a nature range. He has 3 buildings to advance. The third one to advance to the Castle Age, of course, GeologyWade, who has the biggest wall of them all. This has a hole, by the way. Does he not have enough wood? No, he does. Dude, you kind of have to wall. You look at that. He could have walled like this. Does he know about that? No, he doesn't. Well, that is sad. He should know that, well, he knows that he's close to the edge of the map, which means, over to the side of the map, which means that he could just explore this a little bit and see where he can wall, which is just that. Onto this area, there is an opening, because of course there is a hole in the wall that he has no idea about, which is pretty sad, to say the least. And onto this side, we got one builder that is probably going to wall like that. No idea why, when he could, well, yeah, I know why, because he doesn't have the exploration done. Onto this side, we got a queen exploring for Mazhar just to see what his enemy, the one who dared attack him at the beginning of the game, is doing. So let's see what this queen can see. This is a nice exploration. If we take a, let's try to take a look at everybody's exploration. Here we've got Berak, of course. Right there with a well, he lost his queen. Onto his side, Mazhar, as I stated before, this we saw that this thing happened. It was bad. Oh god, why don't I have the rest? Well, whatever. We got GeologyWade onto this side with an interesting exploration that ended up right there. Then we got CoffeeDart which his exploration ending on a town center apparently. He died there. His queen is now dead, but making conquistadors, which was somehow expected, and he's going to go to this side, or probably to the other. Well, he has explored only one of them, and he doesn't know about the god one, so he will come into inviting Tuk, who is now walling with stone, which means that he might not have enough stone to make town centers once he reaches the castle age, and he is about to get there. Of course, being the last one, I presume he would be the last one because he was the. Yep, no, he's not the last one. No, it is actually Glenhart, the one who's going to be the last to the castle age. So let's just check this out. Glenhart is kind of walled onto this side. This is well, there's a hole in the wall right there. Dude, Glenhart, your exploration needs to be a little bit bigger. Sadly, he doesn't have a scout to explore with. But there is a hole in here. There is a hole in here. Maybe walling this and this would be a good idea if you can see that, of course. But he's about to enter this area and get a lot of gold, and everybody will see that and then attack poor Glenhart, which is not good at all. Onto the side, inviting two with his archers that are going to get more range as the age goes by, because of course, playing as the Britons would give you +1 range per age starting on the feudal age. Into the side, we got a monastery going up in order to get some relics. Probably now inviting two knows about this relic, at least about that relic. He doesn't know about more of them, but he will try to get them as soon as possible. Onto this area, we got CoffeeDart booming as crazy as hell. Berak going into the middle with these box stores. Of course, he playing as the Indians will get food faster from these ponds, if I'm not mistaken, or was it changed? Yeah, fishermen work 10% faster. They used to carry more, I think, but now they just work faster, which is actually fine because food is the fishing is the fastest food income for villagers in any civilization. Of course, being Indians, you will have faster food. Look at that food count, only 32 villagers, and he can still make villagers from all his town centers. Not only that, but villagers cost less per age, and that is good, obviously, for Berak. Onto his side, we've got a CoffeeDart just waiting to attack something. Of course, he knows that GeologyWade is right there, and maybe he will advance and try to kill something. With 6 conquistadores, he can certainly do that. Only one would be enough to just disrupt this economy, but no, he wants to go for the kill and completely destroy whatever is there. Of course, GeologyWade now with a town center onto the side without properly walling this, and probably. Oh, look at that! He managed to wall that. That is amazing. Onto the side, CoffeeDart decided to make a lumber camp that never materialized, or maybe he's just building that. And yes, it is going in. We got one mangonel on the way, and once this guy reaches the Imperial Age, probably what we will see is onager upgrades. Inviting two, now going onto the side of the map. Of course, he wants a little bit of this sweet mineral that are there. Mazhar now just trying to enter here by cutting, just the classic way. CoffeeDart, no, you can't do this, man. You can't. This is a mangonel. If somebody was Khmer, then maybe they could enter because ballista elephants. But no, this is not the case right now. And the only one who is in right now is Glenhart. Of course, everybody can see that. Let's see what everybody can see right now. They know that Glenhart is right here, making a lot of town centers and everything on this cracked ground that will, of course, make these buildings have less armor. Onto this side, we got lions going and Mufasa about to attack these two villagers. Onto this area, looks like this wolf is going to go all the way to the other side instead of waiting patiently for his turn in order to attack this woman as well. But that is certainly not going to happen. But the king, Lion King, is now dead, which is really sad. Onto this side, let's check out everything else. There is one town center coming up here for Mazhar, and GeologyWade just opening this area. Of course, CoffeeDart now opening here as well, and nobody has reached the Imperial Age just yet. This is a time to boom, a time to keep advancing with your economy to make it to keep making it bigger. And these defenses have served already their purpose because this place is now safe. There is a nice boom going. He has 6 conquistadores, and that is pretty good. Is there good in mid? Yeah, there gold in mid. Probably you meant gold. Yeah, there are like 2 piles in there. I don't know if these are piles. No, these are not piles. Apparently, they are just rocks. But there are some piles that actually look like rocks, but this is not the case right now. Onto this side, we got Berak finally going onto this side of the map, going with his camels, trusty camels, because of course Indians can only make camels. Imperial camels, by the way. I don't know what the hell happened in here. There is a lumber camp that should be cutting, well, a lumber woman that should be cutting this way, but instead is cutting this small forest. Why? No idea, but this is the reason why XX died yesterday, because of pathing to stables going up right now. And let's check out how many stables is Berak going to go for. And those are 6 of them. He could just idle a little bit and advance to the next stage, to the Imperial. Oh, look at that! Berak just squeezed through this side. Maybe he has some kind of alliance with Lenhard so that none of them attack each other. You know what would be okay, would be interesting if Berak just decided, okay, let's just make a lot of villagers here, take a lot of stone, then make a castle in here and take this all for myself. And maybe that is what we will see, because there are a lot of camels that are going to be made. But anyways, cheaper villagers. Maybe a castle and a lot of stables would make it for would do good for Berak, since he could take a lot of everything, and this village will not be able to do anything about that. I don't know how he's managed to. Oh yeah, of course there is a hole in the wall right here. Well, that is good for you, Glenhard, I guess. None of the other places has been cut through just yet. Glenhard did all this work for Berak just to come, and he is now. Taking everything that he can. I don't know what is the word that I'm looking for. He's just harvesting what he seeded. Okay, that is what I was trying to say. Mazhar here with a really good economy. The game has been saved, which is good. In case we fail somehow, we will be able to advance to this very moment. It will be interesting if everybody crashed right now. Oh, what if I did? No, it would be bad. It would be bad. It would be horrible. There is an X right there. I don't know what that meant. There was oh, look at that! There is a Huskar right here from GeologyWade attacking Berak. Berak just signaled this, which means please go away, man. I don't want this to happen. Another save now happening. What the hell is happening there? Look at these villagers going full ham on the box turtles. Berak, of course, exclamation mark Berak the Otter. Let me do it for you. Of course, the game has been paused and paused by Berak. Which is something that always happens. It's something that always happens. Berak, of course, pausing the game. That is Berak meta right there. It's a strategic pause. Strategic pause. Tactical pause, if you will. Tactical pause. Oh, Berak. Now, being attacked by a villager, apparently. Or what? No. They are attacking a lion. Oh, okay then. Okay, that was what was attacking in there. I hope that this game resumes shortly. Hopefully, let's just wait, because there is nothing that we can do about it. Berak is back, and we got oh my god. I'm sorry, comrade. Beds are open now. Okay. Barracks coming in here. GeologyWade now getting close to that point in which gods will be able to spam for all eternity. There are only 4 barracks in there. Is that it? No, there are 5 barracks. The third one is here. Okay then. Well, this is now open. And I think that CoffeeDart is in for a treat. And he doesn't have enough defenses in his town to deal with that, and even if he had some, Huskars have 8 pierce armor, so it's going to be kinda hard to deal with this. So okay. Anyways, Berak safe bet, as Gabrat might be thinking right now. And to decide GeologyWade just cutting wood onto this area. Of course, Mazhar was the winner of the last free-for-all tournament, the great free-for-all Valhalla tournament, and that is what X Factor wants to bet on. Because this is the guy, this is the right guy to bet on. Berak being the safe bet, and Mazhar being the even safer bet, probably, I don't know. Anyways, there are now Huskars in here that are not going to attack, they are just going to watch villagers working from the hill. Just imagine these guys from, imagine you are here watching these guys, watching the guys that are on the front with the sun just going onto the sunset or whatever. Anyways, there is now a monastery coming up onto the side to probably take a relic that is right here, that can be taken, of course. And finally, we've got CoffeeDart in the middle, about to be attacked by 4 lions. Lion down, another lion probably about to about to die right there, another lion about to die right here, and probably this one will not die. Okay, it will die eventually. Okay, now it's time for it to die. There we go. It is now time to die. I wonder why didn't he make any other villager in the meantime that he was inside this place. Anyways, attack now happening here for GeologyWade advancing with... Oh my god, yeah. Good luck, man. Good luck with that. But now looks like CoffeeDart is... well, he's not dead, but ringing the bell right now is not the best thing to do because all your villagers, all this economy is now going to be idle. I think that maybe just taking all the villagers that were here and putting them into the town center or inside the castle would have been a better idea. Anyways, CoffeeDart has some conquistadores right here, but the problem is, look at that, random militia. Oh, 3 militias even! No. Oh, the misclicks are real. Oh boy, the militias, of course. Epic units. What we need is more conquistadores right now, more of them. The problem is that right now CoffeeDart cannot make more conquistadores because his economy is completely idle. Or well, most of it is idle, I would guess. There are 45 guys in... Are we watching the right guy? No, we are not. Okay, good. The economy is idle, it's totally idle. And the militias, of course, now coming onto this side and just trying to kill what they can. This conquistador will not be enough, and I think that at this point maybe some scorpions would have been a better idea. Yes, I know that Little Scar have a lot of... Oh my god, 10 pierce armor, okay. Well, anyways, scorpions do a lot of damage, so I sometimes use scorpions against Huskars and it actually works. Not because they are epically good at that, but because they actually make some damage. And that's it. Now, CoffeeDart is on the Imperial Age, which means that he could make some archery ranges, yeah, and make some hand cannoneers. Well, the militias are dead. God damn it, not the militias. Onto this side, maybe CoffeeDart could make some archery ranges. Maybe he could. Sadly, he doesn't have any villager onto wood right now. He just didn't see this. He was not paying attention onto this place, and now all his conquistadores are totally dead with these villagers as well. Now, this castle is about to go down. The king, of course, being on this place, and once it goes out, it's going to come in here, and all the Huskars are going to just take it down. We got mazhar in the middle onto this area, and we also have Berak onto this side. God damn it, Berak! He has 2 plates. One is never enough. And now the king is going to go out, and with that, the end will be nigh. Militia, if the militia kills it, man. If the militia kills it. Oh boy, there we have the king, and the king is not even moving. CoffeeDart has resigned. Okay, it's all over, but we're going to see the king die because that is what we're here for. This is Rayside after all. Yes, he is dead. Okay, Berak is not happy with having just 1 place in here with a lot of gold and stone. No, he wants this place as well. And he's going to make another town center right here. He has 2. Is this hit? It has still been hit. No, it looks kind of like it would have been hit. There are 2 town centers onto this side, 3 about to happen onto this area. No one is building this one, and we got GeologyWade about to open this side. He's just 61 wood away from entering, but he could enter this place as well because CoffeeDart has already made the job, and now that's exactly what GeologyWade is going to do. He's going to come here, take all the gold, and then spam Huskar. Oh my god, spam Huskars for all eternity. Is there any other kind of war happening right now? Yes, there is. We got mazhar coming with some cavaliers, and there is not much that this Arbalester will be able to do unless they get massed. But sadly, the critical mass has not yet been achieved. Maybe some halberdiers would be a better idea. There are some Arbalesters coming from this side. This place, of course, needs to be walled right now. I wonder if there is if ballistics have been already made. Looks. Come on, move. Yeah, looks like we have a list here for inviting to right now. So, anyways, Slavs going with Cavaliers. I don't think that is the best thing you can do right now, mazhar. Maybe going with some champions and Drusina would be a better thing to do. A lot of villagers apparently were killed in here. No. They were just a little bit disrupted, but nothing really happened onto this side. Of course, the king is right here. There are some boyars coming, and I don't think that boyars are going to be great against these Arbalesters, because of course everything in this game that has a lot of pierce armor, a lot of melee armor, is weak to archers. We're talking Teutonic Knights, boyars. I forgot what else. What was I going to say? Anyways, we don't have chemistry yet, so but let's check this out just to get out of any shadow of a doubt to know if ballistics have been researched. And looks like no, they have not been researched. For a moment, I thought it was. They were probably it was just the lack of thumb ring, which of course which of course Britons do not have. Okay, anyways, this place is about to be walled. Maybe there's going to be one castle right here, so let's just wait and see. And yes, there is a castle right there, because of course Mazhar knows what's going on, and there is now one town center being about to be placed onto the side. Of course, everybody can see it. Mazhar obviously can see that. Inviting to needs to do something about this. He needs to come here, kill that. Well, he will not be able to do so. Maybe he will come onto this area or something. I'm not sure what he will do. But this apparently this center is going to go up. Why? No idea. Maybe both of them. No, they cannot have an agreement because they are attacking each other onto the side. You do not need your archers to be crapped like this. They need to be in a place like this, of course, because a house is going to just is going to block all that. Do we have pixels? No, we don't. Well, oh my god, we do. Anyways, we got now two siege soldiers coming, and once this, well, this house is going to go up, and it's going to go down as soon as it went up. Oh my god, inviting to being attacked by Huskars as well, so he's now been 2v1, and there is nothing that he can do to just, well, to survive, probably. I think that this is the end for inviting 2. It might very well be the end for inviting 2 right now. His economy is idle, he's too paralyzed to do anything, I think. Market down, and now we've got Cavaliers coming here, we've got Elite Huskar raiding, and yeah, I think that inviting 2 is now basically dead, the poor guy. His king, of course, been on display with his queen, but the queen, well, the queen will not be able to do really anything. Did he ring the bell? No, he's moving out, he's moving away, he wants to make a new town. The problem is that if his king dies, then there's not going to be any new town or any new anything. Maybe we'll see now a battle between Mazhar and GeologyWade. Maybe, yeah, probably that's what we're going to see right now, and while these guys both are fighting for honor and glory, inviting 2 might have to hide somewhere. Where is his king? Is right here, about to be killed by a Huskar. Of course, now the king running away with a trusted queen. Onto this side, nothing really. The town center must have been taken down, or yeah, it's down now, and we need another town center, but probably that's not going to happen right here. Maybe. Come on, inviting 2. Where are you going to place your town center right now? I don't think that this is a good place. Maybe here would be a nice place to stay, but the problem is that once these guys use spies, then your king is going to be on notice, and then he will know where your town is. So the only way to escape in here, in this kind of situation, is to make a town far away from your king and pray that your king stays alive while running away. Anyways, this base is now history. It's all gone. There are some Huskars coming onto this area, of course, and what needs to be done right now is Mazhar making some champions with Drusilla. That is what I think that could end this madness right now. I don't know what he went for. Well, no, I know why he went for Cavaliers. Right now, I said before that it would have been better idea to use champions, but no, actually, Cavaliers was the better thing because all the infantry can be countered by Britons. So yeah, I failed. Of course I did. Now, market being placed up onto the side. Is this game going to last 2 hours? I have no idea. It might. It very well might. Onto the side, this is open. GeologyWade doesn't really care. He has this place already, and he doesn't care about anything else. Maybe GeologyWade. Oh, I'm sorry, I burped. Maybe GeologyWade can just come here and take out Berak, who is just having a field day right now. He's living on a prayer. Onto this side, Berak still untouched. He doesn't want to fight against Glenhard, and Glenhard doesn't want to fight with Berak, so I guess it's completely fine. Berak, with his epic economy of a lot of everything, and completely population capped at this point. 229 villagers, that is a lot, and Imperial Camels on right now. I believe that he's missing one upgrade, or am I mistaken? Imperial Camels on the... Well, they cannot be missing one upgrade. Yeah, they have all the upgrades, but +5. I'm pretty sure that these guys can go +6. I was pretty sure. Well, anyways, I always forget stuff, which means that I might be wrong. Probably I am wrong. Anyways, there are more Imperial Camels coming up in here. They are about to kill. What are they? Okay, that probably was a lion or something, because I can hear. Yeah, it's a lie. Okay, it was in my face. These are the 2 camels that were here since the beginning of time, so yeah, they are good camels. Onto this side we got now Elite Huskar advancing, yeah, Mazhar just doing the right choice of going full champions on him. Of of course, champions are going to do really good against Huskars. And now, what can gods do against that? What I want to know now is Drusina has been researched, and yes, it has. And now we've got champions now with Drusina onto this side. These barracks are going to be denied. Only one of them will be built, or only one of them was built, and now it's going to just go down. So how are you going to stop this, GeologyWade? Is it going to be with militia? Well, probably, probably. This is like 25 gold used right there. Well, that is an interesting choice. Going with militia, it's the only thing that I can say. And there is no upgrade. There are no upgrades seen right now. But the god spam is real, guys. The god spam, just look at this. The god spam. A lot of Huskars, a lot of halberdiers, a lot of militia even going in there. A lot of everything is being placed and going out from, let's see, how many barracks does this guy have? 41 barracks, and all of them probably producing right now. And everything is being sent into the battle. It's not a meat grinder, because Mazhar will have a lot of champions, but maybe this is going to be good for Mazhar, because when all the units are here together with Drusina, they're going to just damage everything that is adjacent to the units. So let's just wait and see. Right now we don't have any other kind of battle. Of course, Berak just fishing his life out in there, and these champions making a slow but steady advance. More militia coming, because of course they are the best thing you can do right now. Militias attacking with a mace, and they are gone. Okay, anyways, one way to end with that spam is to just take down all the barracks, but the problem is that probably Mazhar doesn't really need to take the barracks, because he has the advantage right now. As you guys can see, there are champions being placed onto the side. They can definitely kill Huskars. I think the Huskars are the way. Maybe going champions, or maybe going even archers would be a better idea. But Huskars are definitely not the way. They are weaker than champions. They are. Oh, look at this! Even we got one Berak just coming here just to see what's good, and he sees a lot of bodies and the battle that is happening right here. And he doesn't want to take a part of it at all. Probably he doesn't want to see that. Berak is also close to this place. He can see that there are some Huskars in there. He might probably aggro them eventually when coming to fish onto this side. Well, not to fish, but to turtle onto that side. We got one trebuchet in there, and now GeologyWade needs to do something about that champion push. And what he can do is, does he have access to? Do ghosts have access to? Yeah, hand cannoneers. Hand cannoneers. Why not make hand cannoneers with a lot of halberdiers in the front? I think that would play. That would be a good play. Anyways, there are some Huskars now. Oh, I thought for a moment that they would come onto the side, but no. Berak is the lord and the owner of this area, and I don't think that you can stop this now, GeologyWade. It's been quite some time since you opened this, and you never made use of that. However, well, he has this place, but still, now we got Mazhar coming onto this area because of. Look at that. That is ridiculous, and it's completely crowded right now. Well, GeologyWade right now with a lot of halberdiers that will not be able to do anything, and onto this side sending more Huskars, which is not the best thing to do. I'm sorry about the pixels, man. There is not much that I can do about it. Right now we've got, of course, more Huskars, and it looks like Mazhar might be out of steam. No, he is not out of steam. He has enough resources to keep fighting this. However, GeologyWade doesn't. And this side is about to be opened right now. This side is about to be opened. And what can you do about that when all this gets taken down? What you gonna do about it, brother? There is not much. Anyways, Huskars have now been aggroed, just as stated before. They would be anyways, and GeologyWade is not making any archer range. I do not see any. We, however, see some Huskars attacking right there, and onto this side we've got one inviting to living. Well, not living, but surviving right here. Inviting to is not why. Well, okay, castle coming up. Just hopefully, I hope and pray that nobody comes here, because it will attack my castle, and then Mazhar will just kill everything. But Mazhar is now kind of more interested in attacking this place, apparently. Hopefully they will not see inviting to right here. I wonder if they can somehow see him though. So let's just click. Okay, there is one archer range that is seen there by Mazhar only, by Mazhar only. No, but yeah, but Mazhar who's now making barracks onto this area. Another attack happening onto this side. I don't think that this is. I think that this is the place that GeologyWade should focus right now. If he can just go through all this and raid as much as he can. There are some castles in here, but they are not going to do much against Huskars with 10 pierce armor. Onto this side, of course, now Mazhar with his elite boyars coming in to this area to try to take down these gold miners right now. And take him down he will until, yeah, these scavengers make coming here. GeologyWade, of course, now finally using the right counters. That is perfect. And hopefully Inviting 2 will not be attacked by any of these. Inviting 2, my god, the poor guy, he can make a lot of archers. And they can certainly take down Mazhar. But Mazhar then would switch to Cavaliers probably. Onto his side, Berak is just waiting. He has a lot of units. He's not going to use any of them to attack. And probably Sultans have now been researched, which makes these gold miners work even more effective than they used to be before. Glenhart now exploring a little bit onto this area just to see what he can find. He will find one Mazhar here, taking some resources, of course, taking this. Well, I thought that he was going somewhere, but taking this wood onto this area, and there are farms here ready for the taking. Onto this side, Mazhar making, oh boy, he just saw the castle. He just saw the castle, which means that probably Mazhar at some point will come here and try to attack that. Inviting 2 is still surviving though. Inviting 2 could move somewhere. Can Inviting 2 move? He could move here maybe, but that's going to be it. Glenhart is very restricted. He is restricted, but. He is restricted because he restricted. Oh my god! I was going to say he restricted himself, but he playing as the Malians, of course, have +7 attack light cavalry that are not going to do much against Imperial Camels. But yeah, this is closed, finally closed. Berak is still here like a virus, just taking everything and not contributing to Glenhart's base, who is now starting to attack Mazhar onto this area, which might mean that GeologyWade might get something done in here, and probably Inviting 2 will survive. Hopefully he will survive. I want this guy to survive. Onto his side, Glenhart advancing slowly but surely with the castle, some elite Geberos and Pikemen. Pikemen, of course, ready to deal with any kind of cavalry that this guy could send, and these Geberos in the back that could be easily taken with Scorpions or Raiders. But as long as we have this Mitchell right there, then everything is going to be just fine. Volcanoes now coming up onto this side. I think that it would be a good idea to attack from this side because of the hill, but no, it doesn't look like Glenhart is going to use that. He's going to advance some weird way because pathfinding. Oh, look at that! He's going to go for the hill. Okay, good. And attack this castle that is about to pop out one trebuchet into this place, and then probably attack this side, which will not be saved. By this side is not going to be safe by Mazhar because most of his military is right here. He is now taking away GeologyWade. His only hope right now might be GeologyWade resigning and he being able to go back all the way here to attack this guy. But no, we also have Berak coming into this area with his heavy cavalry archers and his Imperial Camels, and this alliance is now apparently working. Sadly, Berak is on attack ground. Okay, now he's not on attack ground anymore. It looks like Mazhar might have his economy completely killed and crushed. This side, of course, is going to be kind of safe, but now Mazhar must be thinking, what the hell did I do to deserve this? And sending these elite boyars into this battle, which is basically suicidal since you are being now attacked by Imperial Camels. I think that Pikemen, or not Pikemen, but Harvesters would have been a better idea onto this side. But Mazhar must need to remain silent, because if he says something, then GeologyWade will be noticed that this guy is in trouble right now. We got some siege owners attacking here that are of course not going to be enough. Onto his side, castle is down, Geberos advancing, the bell has been rung, and Mazhar is now a man without an economy. Onto this side, Mazhar is still kind of safe. Maybe Mazhar could just wall this and make a new economy here. Maybe he could do so, but let's just... the problem is that everybody could see this, but the good thing is that it would be very hard to enter these rocks, through these rocks even. He could just protect outside. I think that would be okay. Anyways, these Imperial Camels now attacking these town centers. They will not care about the arrows that these town centers shoot, because of course that is just 8 damage. He will only receive 3 damage from that. It's having 5 pierce armor. And this is Onayers about to make at least one shot. Yeah, one shot right there. And another shot. No, okay, no other shot. That is a lot of gold lost. And now we've got inviting two. Just moving away. I don't know where he's going, the poor guy, man. He just wants to survive a little bit longer. But GeologyWade is the right sieve to counter inviting two, who doesn't even have one military unit. No, he doesn't. He has a market right here. Maybe he is going to make some kind of alliance with GeologyWade, because now that I see a market being placed onto this side, might mean a little bit of trade. Well, probably. I'm not sure. Onto this side, mazhar, of course, being completely gutted and destroyed. There are a lot of military buildings here, but there is not much that mazhar will be able to do to defend this. He's sending now the Scorpions, the heavy Scorpions even, and that is actually a good counter. Of course, these guys have 10 pierce armor, but the Scorpions do 17 damage, which means that 7 is going to go through these Huskarls, and if they are massed, all of them are going to receive 7 damage, which is why I said that Scorpions are a kind of good counter against Huskarls. Not because they are, well, because they make damage, they manage to make some damage. Onto this side we have this Otter killed, and now mazhar making a new economy inside this place, which is actually the right thing to do, but he also needs to wall this. Problem is that he will not have access to wood right now. I think he doesn't have any kind of units making or taking wood even anywhere here even. But oh well, he has two villagers taking wood, but it's going to be not enough. mazhar defending as best as he can to the side, with Berak sending more and more. Oh my god, sending more and more units in here. We got a lot of heavy cavalry archers. We got a lot of imperial camels coming into this place. If they come one by one, then maybe mazhar can just defend. But if they are not sent one by one, but in groups like we are watching right here, then these heavy Scorpions, of course, are going to be killed regardless of how many there are there. mazhar, of course, now having his stuff killed onto the side, even by inviting two, who is on the last place. I wonder if he has his queen alive yet. Yeah, he does have his queen. That is one population that's not going to come back. We got skirmishers that, of course, are not great at all against Huskarls, but he's going to try anyways. Berak now sending his heavy cavalry archers and a lot of work. That is a lot of gold. But Berak can obviously just can take that, because he has 34 people taking gold, one base in here, another base in here, and look at that. Because GeologyWade sneaking some gold miners onto the side in Berak's nose. Berak is not noticing, and goodbye to this castle. Oh no, he's not attacking the castle. Is he attacking these guys? He can kill his own units. Well, probably he doesn't care because he has just too many of them. Glenhart, my friend, that is a lot of everything. Yes, you are right, Suerta. It is a lot of everything right here. Maybe he needs one new lumber camp placed in there. However, there is now one castle being placed onto this side. It looks like Berak and Glenhart are not going to fight each other yet. Just yet. There are two castles about to be placed onto this side. Of course, only built with one villager. The reasons being completely unknown to me. But mazhar making a new economy here that everybody can, of course, see. If we turn the fog of war on, we will see that everybody knows that there are how many town centers are here? 4 town centers right there. And a lot of villagers running around this place. Why can I see it all? Oh, I'm looking at this guy. Okay. Okay, good. Everybody can see this. What everybody knows is that somehow yellow and red are allied, because they are working together onto this side. We've got one GeologyWade onto this area, of course, just about to remove probably in this. Well, he hasn't lost his economy, but he's going to just make some stuff in here. Is this where a king was? Yeah, there was a king right there. And here, yeah, and they know about all that. They know about this economy from mazhar. mazhar just not taking advantage of the amount of the amount of space that he has, because he's just putting farms everywhere. Well, it's not like you have a lot of space here a lot of patience to do this. mazhar has now resigned. The guy who used to be, or well, who was the winner of the last free-for-all tournament, has now been killed by 2 people at the same time. I feel like he could have hidden a little bit more in here, but the problem is how long could he have done it. Problem is he didn't have enough wood either, or with good colors. He had 2 at some point, and now we got a battle in here. I don't think that Berak and Berak and mazhar are going to play, and looks like I missed this one. Yep, GeologyWade now was attacking, inviting 2. Well, that is sad. Glenhart and Berak and GeologyWade are the last men remaining, and GeologyWade, of course, is going to be the one that is going to be attacked by both of them if these guys do not fight first. But let's just wait and see how this plays out. Nobody seems to be attacking this area. I don't see Glenhart making a castle in here just to stop Berak. And Berak, even if he gets stopped onto this area, he will still have this side to take a golden stone from. On this side, of course, okay, it was Berak now the one who used spies. It was Berak, and why can I not see Fog of War? Okay, good. Good. Of course, this king is dead. There is one king somewhere around here, right here, and another king in here, as we can see. Well, the bets is now gone for X Factor apparently. Yep. Okay, there is now one. There are a lot of Indians now going down the drain, and it looks like Berak is coming in here. Is he going to attack Glenhart? Really? Is he going to really attack Glenhart? Or what is he going to... What the hell is Berak? Oh, Berak is going for the king! Berak is going for the king! I thought for a moment... Well, that is the betrayal of the century right now. And the king, of course, from Glenhart is on this castle. And if it moves away, it's going to come here, which is not the best place to be. Anyways, looks like Berak doesn't have his heavy cavalry archers in position right now. But where can this king go? Of course, it can go inside any of these town centers if it decides to run away. And run away he will, because now he's going to be expelled from the castle. And there we go, there is the king. There is the king, right away. Of course, Berak knows about that. He's now going to focus this king, and the king is dead. The king is dead, Berak is alive, and the last battle is going to consist between, or it's going to go between GeologyWade and Berak onto this side. Well, now who is going to be the one winning? If I had to bet or something, I would probably say Berak is going to win. He has the advantage right here, of course. Yeah, this is some Final Liquid shenanigans right here. Final Liquid started with this kind of stuff. Now everybody knows that is the way to protect your king, which will require a lot of stone, but it works. Anyways, now we probably will have some units coming into this castle. Where are they going? Yeah, they should be just leaving this place, because there is no point on staying here. There are even some Huskars onto this side for reasons that we do not understand. Onto this side, of course, GeologyWade still has control of this area. He is not using his villagers though, and Berak has control of this side, and probably he will have control of this side as well. Maybe he can make a castle onto this area. We don't know what's going to happen. Onto this side, we got now Imperial Camels coming all the way down to try to take down this castle, and yes, come here, they will. And looks like there is no murder holes, there is no ballistics for GeologyWade, because why would you? You're God. He doesn't even have fletching. But these Huskars are going to make short work of these heavy camels. Look at that, there is even, there are boyars, there are elephant archers coming, everything is coming right here to take down this king. Of course, the king is still trying to be safe on this place, maybe asking how everything is going and hearing the sounds of battle. And the battle has just started. Militia! Of course, militia! We need militia. That is exactly what we needed. Militia now coming here to try to battle these Imperial Camels. And my god, I think that this is... well, I'm not sure really. Maybe the king is going to be expelled, but if it gets expelled, he's going to come this way. And that is not... that is not what we need right now, is it? GeologyWade. GeologyWade, of course, it's going to try to repair this soon. The king is going to be safe, apparently. Apparently, it's going to be safe, because all these Imperial Camels are going to be cleaned up. Of course, the king is still inside this castle, and now we have a lot of heavy camel riders, or heavy camel archers onto this side. Of course, they will not be able just to deal with this. Now the king is still safe and sound inside this castle. It will not be taken out or taken away. There are some Huskars here, I see. No, but Huskars can certainly take some of these castles out because they are Huskars. Anyways, this castle will remain alive. I think that it would be a better idea now to just get a lot of units, yeah, together, and yeah, well, that's exactly what Berak is going to do right now. No, he's going to completely ignore the Huskars that are here. Maybe it will be... This camel is glitched into the castle, and nobody can attack it. In order to destroy it, you would need either murder holes or an archer. Well, look at that. I saw an arrow. Oh, okay then. Well, a glitched camel might actually take this castle down, because there are no more villagers able to repair this. There was one in here, but now it's gone. Anyways, the castle about to be taken down, and probably that's going to be the end for GeologyWade, whose king is now running away. And Berak is just behind it. The king is about to be killed, and that is how Berak wins the game. Berak, it was a nice game. He just waited until the perfect moment to attack everybody. He betrayed his friend. Then he attacked a GeologyWade. It was masterfully played, I have to say. It was masterfully played. Berak wants to go back into the finals, and he will. What happened to mazhar? Well, mazhar got attacked by two people, by Berak and Glenhart. And while Glenhart was finishing the guy, Berak decided to kill Glenhart. And it was a nice move, I have to say. Well, not nice. It was an intelligent move. It was a horrible move, but it was intelligent. It doesn't take that away. Hello, inviting to 7! Welcome! You came to play, but you played already. So let's go to the next game soon. Let's check out the statistics right now. Military wise, of course, mazhar killing 997 units. Units lost goes for GeologyWade, who lost 827. Buildings rates, GeologyWade. Buildings lost. The one who lost the most buildings was mazhar. Units combated, none for nobody. Like a army for GeologyWade, 177. Economy here. We can see that Berak got the most food, stone, and gold. The most wood goes for Glenhart. Technology, the first one to get to the Finalist was inviting to. The first one to get to the castle was Berak, and the first one to get to the village was CoffeeDart. The most explored area goes for mazhar with 75% and 55 research cost, which is 62% of everything that he could have researched. Society wise, 32 castles for Berak because, of course, and Relic Gold 670 for inviting 2, who was probably the only one who cared about relics from the beginning. But high 233 for Berak. We saw that in the timeline right here, how Berak had nothing up to the Finalist, and then boom! Everybody died to his sword. Inviting 2 did survive a lot. He did survive a lot, but then it was just not enough. CoffeeDart got completely cleaned out of this place. GeologyWade did have a lot, but he probably forgot about his king. It looks like he did forget about his king. Glenhart on to this side was in a really crowded place, but he did what he could. Sadly, he didn't notice about how his king was. And to decide, mazhar now, well, mazhar had a lot of everything, he fought a lot, but in the end, 2v1 was just too much. Whew. Berak saying, I had 280 villagers, so I think, till I deleted them. How many villages did Berak have at that point, is the question. 134, well, and this amount of castles, man, how many castles are there? 33. Well, 32 actually, but a third one coming up onto this side. There were some castles in here as well. Yeah, there were some castles. Berak had two corners, and just exactly as I said, Berak, it worked exactly as I said. You don't have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in us because we believe in you. It just works every time.